Okay, so back to where I was at about DJ Khaled. Nothing. You know, nothing. And see, that's what I'm talking about. The price that they have to pay. You know, it didn't come free. It didn't come free. You know, it's a price that they have to pay. You know, putting on that dress, involving yourself in a ritual. Sometimes they'll make you, at those private parties, they'll make you put a waitress outfit on, the black dress with the white ruffles, with the white hat, and serve drinks. You know, that's part of your initial dues that you have to pay to get in. And then next thing you know, they're doing a Weight Watchers commercial, or they always show you on the front row of Laker games, or Golden State games, or Cleveland games. You know, give you a shout out. The announcers give you a shout out. You know, stuff like that. Then you get spots on go on the View, you know, and all that, like Omar Epps have to wear a dress on the View. You know, no secret about Diddy. No secret whatsoever. No secret about Diddy. And in this picture, excuse me, in this picture, this was when Nelly was modeling Diddy's underwear products, and this was the party that they had for Nelly. You know, very nasty situations, brothers and sisters. You know, I mean, I'm not here to, lie. You know, I'm gonna give it to you straight. I'm gonna give it to you straight. And this is what they do. And this is what the industry, the hierarchy, white Jews of the industry, excuse me, require of them as to paying their homage and showing their loyalty. That they will do anything and keep secrets about anything that goes on that they witness or involve themselves in the industry. This is the things that they have to go through to show their loyalty. You know, Russell Simmons. You know, wasn't no secret about Russell. Excuse me. You know, there's no secret about Russell Simmons either. Even though he's brought up on charges of dealing with a woman or women, you know, early on, you know, he pushed the LGBT agenda too, through his clothing line, where he has sweaters with the diamonds on them in the same color of the rainbow of the LGBT. I don't even have to say anything, do I? Do I really have to say anything? And we know Oprah pushes the envelope very, very hard. Very hard. You know, so. And this buck dancing jigaboo here. This jigaboo. Yeah, this jigaboo, he does anything. Anything. And they make a spectacle of him, you know. But nevertheless, he pushes the LGBT. He did a lot of work behind the scenes with athletes. A lot of them who are still in the closet. But he pushes the agenda, and he's the one that's assisting um, the NBA commissioner to uh, give gay athletes some certain rights or imply the LGBT clause into their contracts. This queer. We know Quincy Jones pushes it, and it's rumored. Now it's rumored that he's a new member of NAMBLA. I'm not quite sure how true it is. I'm just passing on the information. NAMBLA is the National Association for Men and Boy Love. Yeah, Men and Boy Love Association. And it's rumored that Quincy is just one of the newest members of NAMBLA. And what NAMBLA does is they go there, they're protesting at the White House in the Capitol to petition that pedophilia be legal. You know, that it's legal for an adult male to have sexual relations with a 9, 10, 11-year-old boy. That's what NAMBLA is. And to free all pedophiles from state and federal prisons. Chairman O'Malley of the Yoo-Hoo movement. You know, they're supposed to be so big and bad and tough, you know. But however, you know, we see something different now. He's the one that endorsed Ghazi, the young brother Ghazi. Clive Davis, Jive Davis. Same way. He pushes the agenda. And but at least one thing about him, he's not like a lot of these other entertainers. He went on Barbara Walters and exposed himself, even though he's the fucking devil. He's responsible for the murder of Whitney Houston. He played a role in that, you know, among other things. He is a pure devil. Cornel West. This buck-tooth, buck-dancing, jigaboo ass, you know, guinea pig that hides behind his credentials. You know, but he's a get-wit, nitwit when it comes to any type of rally, protest, any type of black organizing. He comes with his scarf around his neck like a witch and screaming and hollering. But his action is at zero. Tavis Smiley. Same thing happened with Tavis Smiley. He pushes that LGBT agenda. But he found out that the white boys don't play. You know, they got rid of his ass. He lost his television show, and they set him up with a woman. That's how they got him out of there. See, and what was the reason? When he let Prince on the show, and Prince talked about those chemtrails that Dick Gregory told him about, that was the end of Tavis Smiley. Now, the babies. These the stuff that they teach our babies. Princess Boy. This book, Princess Boy. You see the little a black boy with the dress on. This is a kid's book. Mandatory for pre-K and kindergartens to read. My Two Dads. You know, this is mandatory. Now you see, you have a little white boy with a black and a white father. You know, My Two Mommies and all this bullshit that infects and destroys the minds of the children. You all can say what the fuck you want to say. But if you have any children, how would you like, if they get caught up in this shit? Because it's coming. It's coming. If you got pre-Ks, you got toddlers and all that, this shit is coming towards them. This shit is mandatory. And they're gonna begin to. Next is gonna be role play, where they're gonna have a boy playing a child, and they're gonna have two boys playing the parents, and they're gonna have them little boys, 3rd and 4th grade, kissing. Honey, I'm home. Y'all think this shit is a goddamn game? Y'all keep giving these people passes, and then you bash the damn heterosexuals. And the lame excuse y'all use is this homophobia bullshit. Nobody's scared of these motherfucking faggots. And y'all, we have given them power over normalcy. Over normalcy. And when will this end? All of our black leaders that have fought tooth and nail, took bullets in their head, shot to death, had met some of the most horrific deaths that you could imagine. And this is how we thank them. This is how we thank them. That their grandsons and children go visit their graves with dresses on. Personally, I have no control or care what you do behind closed doors. But don't involve the children and the world in your behavior. Even for heterosexuals, they're not supposed to let their children see them engaging in sexual acts. The only thing that the children are supposed to see with their mother and father is togetherness, unity, love and affection, responsibility, honesty, open-mindedness. That's what they're supposed to see, and the highest level of spirituality possible. So we look at this stuff, and then we sit back, and then we criticize the people that are trying to, put an end to this shit, because it's white supremacy is behind it. White supremacy is behind this, and then when the population starts dying down, then we're going to begin to start crying, because there's already a shortage of heterosexual men. The churches, the mosques, the temples are full of black women. A lot of them go to church, a lot of them go to the mosque, they get on their knees on their prayer, and they pray for a black, strong man, heterosexual man. These sisters don't want nobody that's been tampered with. Nobody, nobody's, no man that's playing the man role, but go somewhere privately and get his asshole ripped open, and spread all types of diseases, and be so fucking deceitful and nasty to not only his queen, but the community. And so we have to stop this. We have to put an end to this. We have to begin to get into the practice of normalcy. Let me give you an example, like the music. The music is music was at 34 hertz. 34 hertz. And that goes to your chakras. Let me give you a clear example. When we talk about back in the day music, the difference between back in the day, the sounds of it, the sounds, the tempo of it, the bass beats, You know, like in gospel, Mahalia Jackson, that's 34 hertz in terms of sound waves, radio sound waves. Now it's 40 hertz. You know, opposed to, you know, now Mahalia Jackson, you know, her music will make you actually get on your knees and pray and ask for help. Now the music, the gospel music that they pray now will have you twerking. And you don't even know it. Calling the stomp and all this bullshit. You know, because, you know, it's a difference in the hertz. And it affects your chakras. So just like when you're dealing with humans, I would like to say I'm very well versed in human behavior. But at the same time, when you call yourself something, give yourself some type of title or counselor or anything like that, every time you're counseling yourself, and the reflection of you transfers, that energy transfers into other people. And it vibrates into other people. You know, the sounds that come out your mouth and what you say when you speak, your stories or whatever, it vibrates into other people. And they feel it, and it motivates them. It gives them energy and courage. You know, so I would like to think that I know human behavior pretty well. And so when we look back at our black community and see the black community deteriorating at such a level that it's at such a rapid pace that everything is going nowhere fast, you know, we have to put an end to this. We got to start putting in work. And this is one of the agendas that's really destroying us. Seeing our little boys, you know, kissing boys, and acting like it's normal. All these TV shows that come on with these men and women slobbing all over each other, you know, and we've accepted that. We've adapted to that shit. And when you mentally and emotionally adapt to that, you become just as sick as the motherfuckers that's doing it on television. So, you know, like they say, you might get by, but you won't get away. Because if we all as a community have to participate into the reconstructing of the black community, of the black nation. You can play around if you want. You can act as though it doesn't affect you. It has nothing to do with you. But didn't the crack epidemic affect you in some way? Didn't the AIDS epidemic affect you in some way? Didn't the Vietnam War, Desert Storm, Persian Gulf, World War II, the upcoming World War III, Korea and Russia, Syria, that doesn't affect you? That the EPA trying to fight these goddamn criminals that want to pollute their air to make more cars to kill motherfuckers every day from cancer, especially in the black community? So think about it. Think about it. Because our babies are dying every fucking day. But we spend time, we waste our time criticizing each other. Just good. We waste time criticizing each other, critiquing each other. And the ones who do that ain't doing shit. Like some of you motherfuckers are sitting back right now, waiting for the video to go off so you can call me names and critique my shit while you sit on your motherfucking ass. You probably weigh 300 pounds, got a goddamn trash barrel full of ice cream in your goddamn lap, looking at some nasty fucking porno. You know, your internet goddamn hog. And then you'll sit back and critique somebody. But what have you done in that black community? When you go outside every day, what the fuck do you do? What do you do? How many people have you helped in your life? Not including family. Don't include family or friends. How many people have you helped? So, you know, I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna call it like I see it. I'm not perfect. I make mistakes too. But what I'm doing is making my contribution to the black community, to the black nation, so my legacy can continue. Cause these DVDs they're gonna go on forever. People gonna be watching this shit 100 years from now. So we have to get out of that mindset of being selfish, thinking it's just about us. That when it's over for us, it's just over for everybody. That's not true. That's not true. Our baby's blood is being spilled in the streets every day and night. Behind self-hatred, behind agendas like this. And then the parents, they're not educated. They disown the children. Because I don't care what you say. 90 to 95% of gay men have been molested or abused in some form, at some part of their life, primarily when they were kids. In 60 to 70% of those cases, they were violated by somebody in their family, a family member. You're sick when you think like that. I've been working with children for a long time. And it's no better joy that brightens up the day, that vibrates in the universe, than to see a little baby or a child smile. When they know that they're happy, they're comfortable, they're protected, and they're on the right path because they have people behind them that are not perverted. And they know that they will not be violated. So, that's enough for me right now. I do this for free. I'm not getting paid. I never click the monetization button ever. And we all need bread. But I'd rather see someone give somebody some life-saving information than to buy a new pair of shoes. So think about what I just told y'all. And as always, Hotep, Black Power.